Tired. Good morning, people. I know I'm late. I am sorry. I am sorry. It's been a hard morning, okay? This morning has been a struggle for me. I'm on the struggle bus. Like, seriously, on the struggle bus. If you have not seen the recap, please go see the recap. They're shadowing it. If you have not seen the recap, go see the recap. Hey, Dar. Good morning from YouTube land. If you have not seen the recap, go see the recap. They're shadowing it. Hey, girl in the ballroom. Good morning, people. I barely made it. It was a long weekend, okay? And there's a lot to get through, and I don't have as much time as I have had before, but can y'all go check out the recap video? Like, share, comment. Do not put boost. Actually put a comment in there that makes sense because they catch that shit. Do not put boost. Hey, everybody in YouTube land. Y'all know what to do. No hearts. No gifts. Just pump up the volume. And, God, I need to do my hair. Oh, thank you, saying. Pump up the hearts and check out the video. If you have not seen the recap video, go look at it. Because once I hit 10K in hearts, y'all know I start to run in my mouth. And it's been 3 days. Good morning, Tiff. We got a lot of shit to unpack. Thank you for the hearts in YouTube land. Oh, Jesus. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Good morning. Good morning on both ends. I'm waiting to hit the hearts. I'm giving y'all time to go watch the recap video. It's a lot of information in there. A hell of a lot of information. Too much then. Is there some? It's something every day. I'm tired. You tired. I'm the one that's got to redo this shit. Hell, I did it one day. I did this shit one day, and this became a segment. I did this thing one day. One time, and y'all like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. I was like, wait, I wasn't trying to make this a thing. But it became a thing. And now I spend 3 hours of my morning researching, researching and putting these videos together. I'm tired, shit. I'm going to go back to just gossiping. I didn't know it was going to become the ghetto news lady. Y'all call me the hood Aaron Panaris. I'm the hood Aaron Panaris. If you have not seen the recap video, please go look at the recap video. They have me shadowed. Hey Maria. Straining your hair. I'm not straining my hair. What the hell? I got to do my hair, but it's all right. I'm just mad I don't have no damn complexion. Why do I not have any color in my skin? Oh, what is that? Oh, take that off. What is that? How do I get rid of that? I didn't even ask for that. Jesus. Sorry. What's good? Hi, Joy, Jay in YouTube land. My bad. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Okay, I needed some sun. All right, we almost at the first thing when I saw it just freaked me out. Good morning, Cheyenne. Good morning. Good morning from YouTube. Good morning from TikTok. All right, we about to get started. Y'all know how this shit goes. Y'all gonna get the world news, and then y'all gonna get gossip and tea and shit y'all didn't want to hear. Y'all probably gonna hear. All right. So first and foremost, if you're on Medicare, I apologize. They're about to get rid of telehealth. Telehealth services will no longer be provided under Medicare. It will start in April. That means elderly people, people with children that can't, go to certain places, don't have their transportation, elderly people that don't have means of transportation to get to the hospital, they will no longer be able to do that. They won't be able to call for help if you don't have regular insurance. Elania's deputies have been deputized. His personal security has been deputized. Okay, so then now they can do whatever they want. They can move however they want. They could probably hurt y'all if they wanted to. That's just how it is. It sucks. But yeah, US the US aid freezes have put a strain on HIV positive orphans in Kenya. So they will no longer be receiving any type of health care, any type of medication, which is going to put their lives, at risk of dying or being unalive. And I know how the GOP and like the red states love to care about children. If they not this color, they don't matter. It sucks, but it's true. Let's see. Oh, the GOP is scared. So they're scared shitless. The threat of political violence, and I can't say that word on here. The threat of political, what, informs Trump's grip on Congress. So MAGA is pissed. A lot of red states really didn't do their homework. They're having town halls left and right with their representatives, their Republican representatives, because we ain't in them goddamn town halls. And they're now scared of being attacked. They're all scared of being attacked. So now they're like, oh, it's going to be chaos. And a woman named Ruth Ben said, want a clue? You are in an authoritarian situation. Politicians from the leader's party fear they may be targeted for physical harm if they displease the leader. This what y'all wanted? Go ahead and attack them. Go ahead. I want to see it happen. Go ahead and start taking the Republicans out left and right. Maybe they'll start changing their mind on how they move. I'm not mad at it. Go for what you know. The entire Alabama Police Department is put on leave after grand jury says they operated as a criminal enterprise. A whole police station is fired. The mayor of the mayor of city in Alabama has placed the entire police department on administrative leave a day after officials announced the grand jury. So Coleman County District, ooh, is that where my ex is? Is that his? That may be it. Oh, sorry, y'all. I had a moment. Hi. I think. I'm gonna shut up. That's not nobody's business but mine. Not my business to tell. Fired federal workers will be receiving unemployment from the government. So either way it goes, they still got to pay these workers. The government will have to provide unemployment assistance towards the federal workers that they just fired. That, you know what? That's what you get. Congratulations. Y'all played yourself. They still not saving money. No, you're still not saving money. You fired federal workers and now you still have to pay their ass. You still have to pay them. The U.S. consumer sentiment has had a steep plunge since January, down 10% as Americans become increasingly worried about tariffs and handling the economy. So we're not shopping as much anymore. A lot of us have stopped shopping and buying unnecessary shit. And I agree. Stop shopping and buying unnecessary shit. We don't need it. Let these consumers crash. Target has dropped 10% in movement in their stores. It's dropped 10%. I want to see us bankrupt Target. I want Target to bankrupt, and then I want Walmart to bankrupt. If we need to stop spending our money in places they don't want us at. Stop spending y'all money in places that you know they don't want you at. I just saw a whole black girl do a whole video about going to TJ Maxx and everything else, and it pisses me off because they don't want your ass in there. They don't want you shopping in there. Hell, they barely want you working in there. I would not be spending my money there. I haven't even gone decorating shopping for goddamn Easter, and I don't know where I can go just yet. So I'm gonna sit my ass out of this one. And I love decorating and tacky shit. All right, Congress Jonathan E. Jackson blasts the USDA for suspending the 1890 scholarships program. The 1890 scholarships program is a key initiative that supported black students in agricultural fields for decades. It was basically reparations for, black farmers that weren't able to get paid for their land. They got their land stolen from them. The whole 40 acres and a mule shit. Yeah. Now, the colleges that the grants have been pulled away from are as follows: Alabama A&M, Alcorn Central State, Delaware State, Florida A&M, Fort Valley, Kentucky State, Langston, Lincoln, North Carolina A&T, Prairie View A&M, South Carolina State, Southern Tennessee, Tuskegee, University of Arkansas, Pine Bluff, University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, Virginia State, and West Virginia State. So they're starting to pull grants and scholarships that have to do with DEI now. I told y'all that was going to affect people in universities as well. That wasn't a joke. Speaking of that, a whole school system in Charlotte. You know what? I'm gonna keep scrolling because I can't find it. So I'm gonna wait till I get to it. I'm not gonna skip and jump like I usually be doing because I gotta get all this information out for y'all. U.S. Air Force pilot reports close encounter with a football-sized UFO and a leaked audio. I honestly feel like the UFOs are the ones that are bringing us down in those airplanes. I really feel like the UFOs are the ones that are bringing down these airplanes everywhere. I don't think these are just happening all of a sudden. The UFOs said, we the only ones flying in this bitch. I feel like that. That's just me and my little conspiracy theorist ass. I think that's the UFOs. I think the aliens are responsible for these planes going down. Now, this is some good news. United Healthcare is under DOJ investigation over Medicare billing scandal. So United Healthcare, they've been catching strays. They've been catching L's ever since Luigi went on that hit. So the probe focuses on how the company records diagnoses that lead to an increase in Medicare payments. It also includes a review of physician groups owned by United Health. So they also own physician groups that these Medicare individuals go to. So they raise everything up. So they catching money on both sides. Now, instead of the government and Elania and Frumpy cutting Medicare and Medicaid, they need to be going after these healthcare organizations because these are the ones that are actually upping the prices on everything, causing the inflation and the increase on what that area needs. It ain't the people that actually need it. If y'all get what I'm saying. Now, and guess who set this shit off? Luigi. Luigi's the one that had the DOJ investigate them. United Health's stock dropped 10%. And this is like the latest investigations that have happened because public trust in healthcare industries have already went to an all-time low. Cigna was exposed for rejecting claims within seconds without review. That was AI generated. Aetna has been accused of prioritizing profits over patient care. And now United Health is on the chopping block. So I really hope shit goes down for them. Bill Gates warns young people of 4 major global threats. The 4 major global threats is nuclear war. Because y'all know how Trump is. We already know that. Climate change, because that shit is real. I literally had snow, sun, rain, and heavy winds in one fucking week. Bioterrorism, because I'm telling you right now, that virus in 2020, that was not leaked by accident. I think they just leaked it everywhere. And last but not least, the advance of AI. I don't know why the fuck nobody's paying attention to iRobot and Terminator. Like, those damn things could not happen. I don't know why they're not paying attention to that shit. What? I believe it can happen. I honestly believe that the Terminator can be real. I also believe that iRobot can be real. Y'all trying to put a human brain in a fucking robot and don't think they're going to turn on your ass one day. Let all them rich people buy the robots. Just keep them away from me. I won't be investing in one. Not I. The U.S. Navy is using AI to train laser weapons to take down drones. Now we doing, see, this some Star Wars shit. Now we doing lasers, laser beams. Some Star Wars shit. Hey. Neuralink. I know, he has a chip. China unveils an underwater data center that can power 7,000 deep-sea chats per minute. See, the things that we should be investing in is the shit China doing. I ain't even gonna lie. China been working their asses off over there. They be advancing every goddamn thing. Everything. Fox host Jesse Waters cries over friends firing after backing all of Trump's policies. I really did think, I think Republicans and MAGA did not know that they were going to be hit too. I think they really thought that everything that was going to happen was only going to happen to Democrats and people of color. I really think that. I don't think y'all actually thought this shit through. Because y'all are the ones at town halls. Y'all the ones crying about losing your jobs. Y'all the ones going off the rails. And I hope y'all use that energy on your people. If you know what I mean. I'm just saying. Luigi shows up in court. The fans were out. They brought everything out. And also, his defense is fully funded. The citizens have funded Luigi's defense team because Trumpy has introduced the D penalty to him. He wants the D penalty for him. Yeah. Trump appoints Alice Johnson as prison reform activist. She's the one that Kim K asked for, clemency after serving 21 years for non-DRUG crimes. She is the pardon czar, and she will be the next raccoon. She's going to be the next raccoon. I already see it. I see it. I see it. Good morning. If you're just entering the chat, I see it. There is a new corona virus with the potential to cause a pandemic discovered in China again at the same lab. At the same lab. Not a different lab. I'm getting there, Dar. I'm getting there. Not the same lab has got another one coming. So all those federal workers they just asked to go back into them offices are going to come back. This shit is called HKU5-COV-2. It is in bats. This one is in bats. Bats carry this shit. And bats fly everywhere. This one has a higher potential than the other C virus to infect people because it infiltrates human cells the way COVID did. Hey, Risa. Yeah, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. Steve Bannon gives a salute, the IZAN salute, and then he did not touch his chest first. Y'all see where we going? He did not touch his chest first. He went straight for the arm out, straight out. There was no touching his chest. It's going to be a lot more of them doing that. That is the world they want to live in. I got to move because I only got 30 minutes. Damn it. I got training at 12:30. LGBTQ and health groups sue Trumpy administration over executive orders targeting trans rights and DEI. 9 LGBTQ and health and HIV organizations have filed a lawsuit against Trump on Thursday over executive orders. The lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for Northern District of California, challenges the orders that eliminated DEI programs, equity-related grants, while asserting the government only recognizes two sexes. These directives threaten federal funding and organizations severely historically marginalized communities. Hey, I hope y'all win. People think DEI is just black folks. I hope y'all win. Apple announces it will build its plants in the U.S. instead of Mexico after speaking with Trumpy. We knew that was going to happen. Everybody's scared of tariffs. They're threatening the tariff shit. Also, Mercedes-Benz is doing the same thing. They're going to be bringing their shit here too because of tariffs. This is why Trumpy wants to get rid of most of the education stuff, because if you're less educated, you're less likely to go to college, you're less likely to seek higher education, and you're going to go work in these little factories for them. And I'm going to make this very clear. If you have an Apple phone, you have potentially unalived a child in the Congo, because that's where he gets his chips from Rwanda, who uses M26 to go into the U.S. Congo, kidnap, grape, and unalive people so they can work in the mines to pull the minerals and the chips that y'all use to charge your phones. I'm just giving you the information. You don't like it, I don't give a fuck. A company releases its first flying car. We can't even keep planes in the air, and y'all got flying cars? Air traffic control is going to be on 10. Air traffic control is going to be on 10. I don't get it. This new AI can help humanoid robots think like humans. I watched these robots, these AI robots, put up groceries in the proper place. And the guy just sat there and said, we've never done this before. You've never seen these items before, but I want you to put them up in the places you think they belong. And they put everything in the right place. That is a little scary. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't want nothing putting up nothing that is thinking like a goddamn human. That is insane. Celsius is going to buy its rival Alania for $1.8 billion. So if you're an Alania drinker, they're about to go bye-bye. They're about to be Celsius. First Pharaoh's tomb has been discovered over 100 years. Close that shit up. We don't need to be digging up nothing and nobody else. Ain't no telling what's in that goddamn cave, okay? Trumpy clashes with Maine governor at governor's meeting. The governor of Maine said she would not comply with any of Trumpy's executive orders. He was like, well, we're going to pull your federal funding. She said, I said what I said. I ain't doing that shit. Kudos to Maine. The first one to step up and say, kiss my you-know-what. A Trumpy supporter expresses his disappointment in the president after he was fired from his IRS job as a result of Doge federal layoffs. I thought someone with his business and acumen would come with a fine-tooth comb instead of coming in and with a wrecking ball and destroying people's lives. Oh, you thought you were safe because you had a clean. He said basically he was a good worker. He was a great worker. He had no problems at his job. I really think that y'all thought y'all was going to get out here unscathed. I keep telling y'all, Trump has not had one successful business. Not one. All of his businesses have failed. Or he's cooked the books to keep them afloat. Or he's gone to Russia to ask for a bailout. I don't know why y'all think this man is a great businessman. He got his first $10 million from his daddy. He didn't start from the bottom. Even his daddy and his granddaddy would cook it. God dang. Y'all need to get y'all lives together. Proud Boys leader who was pardoned by Trump in the January 6th, Enrique Terra was arrested again. Honestly, y'all need to go back to jail. All the January 6ers need to go back to jail because y'all not doing good out here. I've seen so many news clippings of y'all going back to jail or being unalived or unaliving somebody else. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Amazon driver caught on camera running over a woman twice in a hit and run. He ran over her twice. What? They took my live access? Ah! Talking about I was spreading misinformation. That just pissed me off. Like, for real. I'm literally reading everything off the goddamn thing. Y'all swear y'all feelings be getting damn too hurt. That's why I have backup pages. Ha ha. Y'all hate the truth really bad. I'm gonna get it back, I think, but I just go live on another one. That's why I go live on other places. That's why I have multiple pages because of this. I have to have multiple pages. Thank goodness I follow you on YouTube. That's what I tell everybody. They need to get on YouTube. Because I can say what I need to say to y'all and no problems. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Let me let the room fill up. They said I was spreading misinformation. Hey, Dar. Like, for real? If you came in from TikTok to YouTube, thank you for moving over. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get the hearts up so everybody can find me again. So people can find me again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And while we're doing it, we're going to get back to it. Hooters is preparing for filing bankruptcy. They're filing bankruptcy. Hooters ain't been the same since the 90s. I ain't going to lie. The Hooter girls don't even look like Hooter girls. I'm just being real. The Hooter girls don't look like Hooter girls. The Associated Press sues Frumpy administration. So remember last week I told y'all that Frumpy banned the Associated Press from the White House press room and from Air Force One because they did not comply with him changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and they would not acknowledge it. Well, now they're filing a lawsuit because, the Associated Press alleges that the ban violates the First Amendment as well as Due Process Clause Fifth Amendment. And they're right. He violated their First Amendment right. I think they're going to win that shit. Frumpy also fired his immigration chief for failing to arrest enough illegal migrants in the new crackdown. So he wanted more. He wanted more people to be cracked down on. He wanted more people to be deported. I don't know. I don't know what else was said. Core Power, a UK-based company, plans a mass-produced floating nuclear power plant. Used advanced reactor designs and modular shipping buildings. Why do y'all want a nuclear power plant? The plants based on Generation 4 molten salt reactors will anchor off the U.S. coast in about 10 years. The goal is to bypass the high costs and regulatory hurdles of land-based nuclear plants by assembling them like Liberty ships in World War II. Riri, Nicole, you got to go. How do I delete their comments? I can't delete their comments, but I will. Yeah, so in 10 years, we'll have nuclear power plants in the U.S. coast. So, yay for us in pollution. Woo! Like climate change ain't happening right now as we speak. The Pentagon announces it plans to fire 5 to 8% civilian workforce. So more people are going to be laid out. The Pentagon announced Friday it plans to ultimately fire 5 to 8% of the military's approximately over 950,000 civilian employees, with the initial tranche of 5,400 on probationary workers who don't have mission critical roles. While it may be a small percentage, 55,000 probational employees are at risk of losing their jobs. That would be eventually between 47 to 76,000 people losing their jobs. 46 to 75,000 people are going to be laid off from the Pentagon. That's great. Yay. We love that. The Supreme Court maintains a pause on Trump's bid to fire the head watchdog agency. He tried to get rid of the watchdog agency that's paying attention to everything he's doing. You can't get rid of them. But he's going to take it to the Supreme Court, the higher Supreme Court, the one that's over all the land, to try to get that to happen. I know, I got the 15-minute call. Measles outbreak in rural Texas grows to 90 cases. That shit is not slowing down. It is speeding the hell up. Congratulations. A plane makes emergency landing at the nose is smashed in by a bird. A bird smashed the nose of the plane in, and it got a big ass hole in it. Like that bird didn't see that plane coming. That bird didn't see that plane coming. I digress. 927 billion was wiped out from the stock market today in the worst of day of 2025. Our stocks are plummeting. Literally plummeting. But this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. Let me keep going. Judge blocks Trump's orders ending federal support for DEI programs. I don't know if it's going to actually work because we already see them pulling shit away. But according to Associated Press, a federal judge on Friday largely blocked sweeping executive orders from President Donald Trump that seek to end government support for programs promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion. Judge Adam Albinson in Baltimore granted a preliminary injunction blocking the administration from terminating or changing federal contracts they consider equity related. Adam found that the orders likely carry constitutional violations, including agent free speech rights. We'll see if it holds up. I hope it holds up. We'll see. Eating instant noodles 2 or 3 times a week raises the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Put those cup of noodles down. Find a healthy alternative. Okay? Y'all making y'all life shorter. Frumpy ends protections for 500,000 Haitian migrants, opening the door for mass deportation. So if you're Haitian and you are not legally in this country, keep your head on a swivel. Y'all are up next. Canadian mining company Barrick Gold finally agrees to pay $438 million to Mali. Mali, y'all doing y'all damn thing. Now, how about y'all go help the DR? How about y'all get y'all asses up and go help the DR? Chloe Bailey and Columbia Records accused of exploiting songwriters. She's being sued. She's being sued. Russian soldier returned to the front line on crutches. The man was on crutches and he went back to the front lines, and then a drone got dropped on his ass. Russia is sending injured troops back to the front lines. But they care about their people. Okay. All right. U.S. Travel Association warns economic tourism disaster after thousands of Canadian tourists cancel trips in protest to America. Mexico, y'all need to do the same thing. Everybody stop coming here. Everybody. Protest that shit. I'm okay with it. Girlfriend who allegedly stole $800K of Frumpy coin from her boyfriend is now in ICE custody. She faces deportation. Simon Gambodia is in ICE custody as well. He will be deported. Sorry. That's just what it is. Scientists say lose 12 minutes of your life every time you drink a Coca-Cola. In America, Coca-Colas are not safe. They use high fructose corn syrup instead of natural sugar cane. Stop drinking that shit. It ain't good for you. Texas woman arrested after attacking her husband with a kitchen knife after she didn't like her Valentine's Day gift. It ain't that serious. She didn't get the bracelet she wanted. Chris Gotti reveals Irv Gotti suffered a mass stroke while eating a bunch of Chinese food and denied his diabetes diagnosis. So, yeah. Saudi Arabia has installed a solar-powered giant laser in the desert to help lost travelers find the nearby water source. I love that. Anthony Busby is denied admissions to practice in New York federal court. He lost his license to practice in New York. So I wonder what's going to happen to all the lawsuits he has there. He's going to have to move them somewhere else. I'm running through. I got 10 minutes left. In the ruins of Chernobyl, y'all know in Ukraine where Russia dropped the drone on the metal enclosure that had the Chernobyl inside because of the mass radiation. Well, in the ruins, scientists discovered a black fungus that feeds on gamma radiation. So gamma radiation is still in there. TikTok stopped your video. They stopped my live. Somebody reported me for misinformation, but I'm literally just reading what's out there. A commerce secretary that is appointed by Frumpy said on Fox News, Howard Lutnick said he wasted no time making headlines, sitting down with Fox News' Jesse Waters. He said that Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare are wrong. He said, you know, Social Security is wrong. You know, Medicaid and Medicare is wrong. No one has ever really looked at the entitlements before giving it. Entitlements for people who are poor, who we pay into. We pay for Medicare and Medicaid with our tax dollars. Where y'all think that money coming from? It goes to the government. The government dispenses it out. So you mean to tell me Social Security is wrong so I can retire? Oh, where the YNs at? Where are the YNs? Elon gives federal workers 48 hours to explain what they did last week. The Department of Defense said, ignore that shit. They said, ignore it. Connecticut cannibalist accused of grisly unaliving by bludgeoning a homeless man with an axe and eating part of his brain and eyeball. This man was granted a conditional release. He going to a psychiatric hospital for 60 years. Make sure y'all put him by himself. Don't put him with nobody. Like, by himself. Okay? Y'all better be wearing the armor of God when y'all walk in his room. Yes, Connecticut. Elite NYC private school volleyball coach groomed and raped a student for years. Investigation is going down. California will mint a $1 coin featuring Steve Jobs' face to honor his legacy. Largest crypto heist came from North Korea. They stole $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. They got away with $1.5 million. JetBlue pilot dragged off plane for child X warrant minutes before flying from Boston to Paris. Boy, boy. Y'all is some shit, ain't y'all? Amazon has replaced 100 workers as they grow to have over 750,000 robots. So, yeah, that's going to happen. Canada named one of the top 5 countries with the most freedom. Guess where we fall? 59. We're 59. Out of 210 countries, we're 59. Only 2 people were fired from the Joint Chiefs of Staff today. A white woman and a black man. Everybody else was white in the room. It is what it is. American Airlines flight from JFK diverts and escorted to Rome by fighter jets after a BOMB threat on board. Who did that? A BOMB threat on the plane? What's wrong with y'all? Come on. MSNBC cancels Joy A. Reid and Alex Wagner's shows as Liberal Network makes a major shakeup in programming. A white woman is running it now. So they're giving Simone Sanders, Alice Menendez, and Michelle Steele the 7 o'clock slot. And somebody else is going to get the 8 o'clock slot. They just didn't like Joy reading the fuck out of Frumpy and MAGA. That's what they didn't like. Right-wing alternative for Germany scores 2nd place in pivotal election. Conservatives set to be the next Chandler. Elania is part of that reason. I'm making that very clear. Elania is part of that reason that this right-wing alternative Germany person will be the next Chandler. Yosemite National Park staff hang a distressed American flag upside down to protest the federal budget cuts. China sets up a planetary defense unit over 2032 asteroid threat. I told y'all I wasn't exaggerating. They already put shit up in space to help with that. I hope y'all divert that hoe and just hit a certain part of the country. You know, asking for a friend. Houthis. The Houthis fired a surface-to-air missiles at U.S. fighter jets in the first attack of its kind. The Houthis are about to set shit off. Now, Frumpy is really going to go to war. And all those people that signed up to be in the service, all of y'all that signed up to be in the service, y'all going to have to go over there and deal with the Houthis. The Houthis are for Palestine, by the way. They're the ones that have been protecting Palestine. I got 4 minutes left. China creates a super rice that reduces heart disease risk through everyday meals. We need to be doing what China doing. China always doing something, except for that virus. Everything else we need to be doing. AG Pam Bodie, Attorney General Pam Bodie issues a stark warning to Illinois and New York governors: comply with the federal law or you will be next. Basically, they're not giving up none of their migrants. They're not they're not allowing ICE to hunt down anybody. Chicago and New York. They're not participating in it. Trying to make sure I get the important shit. Georgia man sentenced to 20 years for bombing a woman's home and planning to feed her daughter to a python. Yep. Philadelphia Eagles said they ain't going to the fucking White House. Go off. Love it. Love it. Love it. Banks are flying their gold bars on commercial flights to avoid the tariffs. Smart, but you're going to get caught soon. Airmen unalived, another wounded after a shooting at a U.S. Fire Force base. Shit's going to get real. Look, they said that you cannot buy junk food and sugar food with your EBT SNAP card, but McDonald's said you can use it over here. McDonald's going to introduce that in select locations. Do not buy that shit. We're still protesting McDonald's. They're suffering, so now they're trying to get the poor and uneducated to do the dirty work of the people that we ain't supporting no more. Trump is set to fire 1,500 more positions in the U.S. aid. We don't know where it's going to come from, but it's going to come soon. Charlotte area school grants cut after Department of Education claims they promote DEI. They've already started getting at the schools as well. They pulled the funding for the school, the whole school district. Before I leave, I want to make this very clear, and I want y'all to understand this. And since we're still in Black history, I'm just going to share this little tidbit with you. The first Black people born with equal rights under the law are less than 60 years old. My mom, I'm 39, my mom is 59 years old. She was the first born generation with rights. My mother. Please understand that when people talk about being, think Black people are just exaggerating when it comes to our rights. We're not exaggerating. We're not. When we talk about racism and our rights being taken away from us, it's because our parents, I'm a millennial. My mom is a boomer. No, she's not a boomer. Is she a boomer? I don't know. But being a millennial and being the second generation to actually have rights, yeah, that shit's serious. Very fucking serious. Take it seriously. They want us dumb so they can get us in these factories. They don't need thinkers, they need workers. They don't want people like me. They want people like Amber Rose. They want people like Amber Rose. Lost in the sauce. And I'm going to make this very clear. Amber is not Black. Okay? She's not even mixed Black. She's not Black at all. Okay? Take that how y'all want it. Okay, guys. I have to go. I have to get in training. If my live is not given back to me, I will be doing my daily recaps on my backup page. Everybody in YouTube land, thank you for listening. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, peoples. Bye, YouTube.